Hey folks, my name's Matt and I'm developing a game called Paper Space. It's a relaxing space adventure about collecting minerals from alien caves, and it will be the first game I've ever released. So in this first devlog, let me show you what I've built, my ideas for what Paper Space could become, and why it's an important project for me personally. I wanted to make a game that is simple, peaceful, and uplifting. Something you can play to clear your head and relax and feel nice things. People talk about the pillars of their work as the elements that support or uphold their project, and for me, these are the pillars of Paperspace. It's not easy getting the balance right, but let me show you what I've built. So the gameplay loop is fairly simple, and that's on purpose. It's the first pillar. As the player, you pilot one of many ships through a cave and collect minerals by bumping into them. The minerals can then be used to create new ships and maybe unlock features and items in the near future. I'll need to keep testing and refining this, but this is the simplicity part. There are two different ways I'm trying to build on the peaceful pillar. The first is, I guess, the aesthetic angle, how the game feels. I rely a lot on music and sound effects for this. For example, the minerals in the cave are spaced in such a way that they play a little melody when you collect them. I need to do another pass over the audio and the melodies it can play, but it feels satisfying, at least to me. To know for sure, I'll need to get it into the hands of many more testers. I've also placed these ambient, almost meditative tracks looping in the background. In fact, some of the game's early testers might recognize the music in this video, and that's because it's from the game's soundtrack. But I can't rely fully on audio to build the peaceful pillar, so I'm trying to land on a visual style that's safe and rounded. I've got this paper cutout theme going, and I know I need to refine it, but it reminds me a bit of being a carefree kid, cutting shapes with those zigzaggy scissors. Let me know what you think. Now, I said there are two ways I'm trying to build the peaceful pillar. The second way is also how I'm approaching the uplifting part too, and that's through Blip, a supportive companion in the game. He's a little face that pops up and encourages you to explore, recover, and venture further into the many galaxies of paper space. He's always friendly, he says a lot of nice things, and has some wisdom that I hope people will reflect on outside of the game. He's also the tutorial for the game, as in, he helps you navigate your way around the UI and eases you into the game mechanics. Developing Blip took way longer than I expected, but I had a lot of fun integrating him into the game. So there you go, simple, peaceful, and uplifting. I know I haven't hit the mark just yet, but I hope I'm heading in the right direction. Now, this isn't the first game I've tried to make. In fact, I have dozens of unfinished projects ranging from a game literally about a Mario-style tomato to an Animal Crossing type adventure crafting farming tower defense game. The problem I and many people have isn't starting new things or coming up with new ideas, because to an extent those things are the easy part. It's following through on them. I started developing Paper Space in July 2022, and my goal was, in addition to making a game with the three pillars I mentioned earlier, to simply finish it, to put it into the world no matter what. Yes, I've learned things from the unfinished projects, but I haven't learned anything about completing a game. Even as simple as this game is, it's been a lot of work, and I'm starting to see that if I do release Paper Space in the coming months, I'm not just going to learn about how to release a game. My aim in these devlogs is to show you how Paper Space progresses and hopefully to get your feedback along the way. But I also want to show you my approach to this project, like how I plan my work, what tools I'm using, and most importantly, how I stay motivated. I don't have all the answers, and I don't know how you like to approach your work or hobby, but you might get some ideas about what works for you. So please subscribe to catch my next video. Thank you so much for watching until the end of the video, and I hope you have an awesome day.